Crafting and cooking with Marmdino. What the hell is that? Cup of water and flour. Yeah. What's the cookbook? Crafting and Cooking with Maradino, a hefty tome about crafting and cooking. Its author seems something of an expert in both. Let's read it. Crafting and Cooking with Maradino, a guide for urban and feral bachelors. Oh my. Let's just start and... Okay, part 1. The Bachelor's Guide to Crafting. Because girls What? Because girls are put ribbons and bows on your clubs and axes, Maradino the All-Knowing. Whether you're lost in a metropolis or the untrodden wilds, a proper bachelor can craft all the needs to survive an orc ambush or a singles ball. Let's have a look at some of Maradino's classics. A good arrow starts with its shaft. You can make your own arrow shafts out of any tree branch. All it takes is a knife. Then create your own special arrowheads to really surprise the enemy. But we'll leave that for another chapter. If you think a dagger takes you too up close and personal to an ugly enemy's face, try sticking it at the end of a tree branch, so you can poke him from a bit of a distance. If you're not the stabbing type, glue 2 branches together and you've got yourself a staff. So there's a whole lot of crafting in this game apparently then. Part 2. The Bachelor's Guide to Cooking. Because girls' dishes take ages and come with too many vegetables. Come on, vegetables are tasty. Maradino, you're wrong. Maradino the All-Perceiving. Prepare yourself for the most versatile dish around. One that I have dubbed the Sicilian pie. All you need is a wheel of dough and whatever toppings that you fancy. Flesh, fish, or those funny mushrooms, yours is the choice. Urban bachelors, prepare your pie and slide it in the oven. Feral bachelors, prepare your pie and heat it over a low fire. You can't go amiss with the Sicilian pie, the ultimate bachelor's sustenance. The delicious smell may attract hungry, savage creatures. Maradino cannot be held responsible for the death of pie-baking feral bachelors. Here are some of Maradino's favorites. First off, prepare your dough. All it takes is some flour and water. This is your base ingredients for bread, but you can turn it into cheese bread dough with cheese, or Sicilian pie dough with fish. Ew. Or even a pizza with pizza sauce. To make pizza sauce, just smash a tomato. With a hammer for all I care. Ha! Okay. We've learned quite some recipes there, I think. Let's try and make something. Inventory, flour. Combine with flour. Dough! Use this. Send to Scarlet. Come on, Scarlet. Oh, wait. I don't think Scarlet has crafting. Let's see what we can combine it with. A bottle of wine. I don't know. Roderick, pick it up. We don't have any food around yet, but we've made some dough. That's interesting. Okay, I'm going to go with the choices every time, and if that stupid minigame pops up, I'm just going to press the stone or whatever thing I feel like pressing every single time. We'll see what happens. But maybe Roderick should do most of the talking because Scarlet is a bit of a handful. But that doesn't really matter. Uh-oh, there's a battle going on. Let's move on. See if we can save those guys.
For the Legion!
Yeah. For the Legion!
Go on, down you go. Uh-oh. Ow! Don't die! No, don't! Got it. Pick this guy up and drop him somewhere over there. And then freeze this one. Okay, Roderick, use your fire. Oh, oh, oh. That's not something I expected, but whatever. Good, stun this guy. And now I can burn him to death. Boom! Why is there a guy with them? Thank you, Legion guy. I might lie about killing those two Legionnaires back there. Yee. Die, the shaman. Do you have something in my inventory? Spells, Thunder Jump, Resurrect, Rain, Blitz Bolt. I don't like using scrolls. If you use it, then it's gone forever. Let's just move back a bit. And you just attack this guy. And wait. Yay! Oh. Attack him! Yeah. Okay. Got it. Wait, move a little closer. Here. So you can hit this guy. With your thing. Bam! And hit him. He's dead. Woo!
Did you see that? Those orcs had a human commander. Who was
How
that
very
joker leading those
curious.
orcs?
And how very disquieting.
Where are Bibius and Junius? Didn't they hear the fight?
Sir.
Filthy beasts, I'll kill the last one of you.
Should have used this. But I couldn't figure out a way of how of using it. Let's go and talk to the commander here. He's probably having a bad day. That with all his 2 soldiers being killed and stuff. Hi, sir.
Beast could have slaughtered these men.
I have no idea.
Oh,
Hello.
Source Hunter. Nice to see these winds are blowing more than bloody orcs our way. Welcome to Sicil, comrade, and good luck.
Yeah, tell me about yourself.
I'm not so different from any other soldier you'll meet around these parts. We've all lost more comrades here in Sicil than most do in an entire military career.
Ah. What happened here?
These orcs! Now they have bees in their bonnets about God only knows. We need every hand we can get. That rat-faced shaman of theirs even went to the trouble of launching a fireball at a ship in the harbor to the west of here.
Wow, that's really mean.
They may need help. I'd go myself, but we Legionnaires are under strict orders never to abandon our posts. Never know when another one of these little raiders might sidle up the beach.
You know why there was a human guy fighting with those orcs?
Beats me what traitorous madness came over that dog. A man among orcs? It'd be like one of your kind running with a sorcerer.
Yeah.
Whatever the Kerr's incentive to raise swords alongside that murderous lot, let's all hope it was a private grudge. Can you imagine if we had to add a slew of wild-eyed, orc-loving bedlamites to our list of enemies in Sicile?
That would probably be bad. I'm just going to trade with you. Apparently you have money. Drag items you wish to buy or sell onto the barter window. Balance the offer by pressing the skills. Confirm the transaction by pressing the blue accept button in the middle. You can also identify and repair items at a trader. Nice. Yeah, you want this? This? And where's the skills? This is skills. 3 gold. An empty cup. Here. A cooking pot. Some orders. Fun with fluids. An aged robe. I should probably put that on. That's a lot better than the Source Hunter robe I have. Antique leather armor. Not interested in old cloth cap. Fighting knives. Poison arrows. Oh, it's worth too much. Sure, yeah. Thank you. I'll take my leave now. Bye. Very sorry for your loss about those 2 guys. Don't really know what happens to them. It's really strange, isn't it? Absolutely no clue. Let's move on. Put the bees in the middle of the road. An air staff. Sure, take it. Then to Scarlet. This food. Then put on the robe, I think. Yeah. Oh yeah. Looking nice. A hammer. Very interesting. A hammer and a tomato. Oh, that way we can make pizza. Let's make pizza. Combine with a hammer. Tomato sauce. Tomato sauce. Combine. Pizza dough. Yeah. Now we just have to roast the pizza dough above a small fire. We'll see that at some point. Hi guys. Anything interesting happened lately?
Hail, Source Hunter. Why, I don't think I could ask for a more welcome sight on these cursed beaches. The Legion welcomes you.
Well, thanks. I am not interested in anything you have to say apparently, because it's the same drivel the other guy said.
Taken before his time. Far before his time.
I'm sorry about your lost guy. These raider ships look interesting. Oh, it's the door to Sicile. Nothing in here. Okay then. Entered Sicile. Hello?
What's all this ruckus? Sounded worse than a dozen tomcats fighting over the world's last mackerel.
A talking cat. Alright.
Ah, but I see we've suffered another orc landing. And judging by the relative ease with which it was dispatched, I can only come to one conclusion. Source hunters have arrived in Sicile.
Yep, indeed we have arrived.
You're as welcome as a glass of cooled milk on a hot day, my friend. I'm Ahu, at your service. It was I who requested your presence in this troubled city.
Summoned here by a cat?
So you were, and so you weren't. Behold, there we are. Meet my other half, Hunter.
Oh, hi.
Ha ha! No need to look so flabbergasted. I may be a wizard rife with tricks and guile, but I assure you my plea is an earnest one. So, now that the cat is out of the bag, let us turn to the matter of Councillor Jake's murder.
Sure, tell me about
It's
him.
hard to put my finger on it, but I can feel in my very whiskers that sorcery was at play. Visit the scene of the crime, and I'd bet sardines for salad you'll say the same.
We'll see.
Captain Aureus, though, the local commander of the Legion, insists I'm seeing ghosts. I insist he's blind to all but the undead.
Okay. Hey, let's trade stuff. Ooh, you have a lot of things. Repair hammer and identifying glass. That's interesting. I want one of those. Let's sell these things. This. Sure, sell this too. I've read this. I've read this. This is a cloth cap that I'm going to put onto my head first. This, the hammer is useful. Poison arrows, fire arrows. Don't have an archer in my party, so that's not interesting. Pizza I'm gonna keep. Or sell this and this. I've got some gold. Match it. Thank you. You found an identifying glass. If your lore master ability is high enough, you'll be able to identify items. Press right mouse button on the unidentified item and select identify. That's way too complicated to say. Okay. What items? Oh yeah, I forgot about the other thing. Needed to do whatever. Can I learn some interesting skills here? Smoke cloud, self-immolation, geomancer, summon a level 2 spider. Ooh. Remove curses, cast a magical poison dart. This is all going to be very useful at some point, probably, maybe. But I think we'll find interesting stuff. No, let's keep this damn thing. Fabric dye, sell the skull, history, fighting knife. I'm going to keep this for now. Don't use the sword. Don't use the knock down arrows. The bone. This. Worth quite a little money. Fresh, sweet, and icy cold. Nice. Let's keep this for now. Thank you. So, tell me about stuff. Where can I find the scene of the crime?
Jake was murdered in a downstairs room of the King Crab Inn, up in Sicil proper. The Legion keeps it under lock and key, though, so you'll need Aureus's permission should you want to have a peek.
Yeah. So, the counselor has been murdered, so there's some suspects, maybe?
So there are. Or rather, there is. Popular opinion has it his wife did the deed. But to be frank, I have my doubts.
We'll see about that then.
She seems a likely candidate, to be sure, but that would make her a sorceress. Esmeralda knows how to charm, yes, but I just don't see her magic extend beyond a frolicsome look and wink.
Mm-hmm. We'll see then.
Still, don't simply take my word for it, Hunter. It may be well worth your while to cross-examine her yourself. The Legion has her under guard in her shop near the town square. That's where you'll find poor Jake's widow.
Okay. Talk about something else. So yeah, those orcs.
A human, you say? Truly? But that would be like a kitten leading a wolf pack.
Exactly.
And yet, I have heard rumors about a sect of sorts. A shadowy set of worshippers that associate even with orcs. Some say they're sorcerers, but people will say that about anyone who behaves a bit strangely nowadays.
Indeed.
I don't quite know what to make of this news, but thank you for informing me. It'd be foolish to dismiss such a curious event out of hand.
So, you mentioned undead?
Ah, the undead. They've been clawing their way out of the ground for 2 years now. And for 2 years, the stalemate between them and the living has been dragging on at a weary pace indeed.
Huh.
The Legion did a good job keeping them at bay, but I think it's fair to say that without my magic-infused ballistae, they'd have gotten the better of us by now.
Magic-infused ballistae?
Someone is responsible for the outbreak. Necromancers are at work, but who are they and where do they hide? Alas, that searching for them is like searching for a single louse in a lion's mane.
Yeah. Well, we'll maybe look into that. But you turned into a cat like a second ago. How'd you do that?
Oh, but that's not a trick. It's a blessing. Or does it surprise you that I enjoy taking a feline guise? Such magic is a gift, Hunter. To tread upon the realm of instinct. Even articulate speech, perhaps humanity's greatest asset, cannot give expression to something so inextricably innate.
Okay.
To be out in the night, to stalk on silent paws and hunt with only the moon as your witness. You couldn't possibly imagine the thrill.
I've seen cats hunt. Well, kittens try to hunt. That's not much. Well, they made me find it thrilling, but it's more baby animals trying to do stuff. What's purring up there? Really weird.
But of course, it's handy to speak in more than meows. And I couldn't brew potions or make machines without opposable thumbs. This I freely admit. Let's just say I have found a way to enjoy the best of 2 worlds.
Well, may do much good to you. First time you've had problems with marauding orcs, so yeah, we saw those.
Fortunately, that is absolutely correct. The Orc siege is yet another hairball stuck in this city's already choking throat, and it shows no signs of abating.
Do we have more cat puns lying around?
We've cordoned off the western beach where most Orc activity has been reported. For the 9 lives of me, I can't seem to figure what they're doing here. There's nothing of interest along the waterfront, except for a set of caves with an unfavorable reputation. Maybe they're after some pirate's treasure, the fools.
Maybe. Okay, well.
I'm glad we've met, Source Hunter. And I'm certain we have a lot more to talk about. Feel free to visit me whenever you want. I've set up a workshop in the Legion's headquarters. Once you're there, just take the stairs. But do pay a visit to Aureus first. He may bark like a beagle with its tail stuck in the door, but you won't get very far in your investigation without speaking to the de facto leader of Sicily.
Alright.
And with that, I bid you adieu, Hunter. Adieu and good luck. May your enemies prove to be mere mice, and you the dauntless mouser.
Enough with the with mouse puns, please. No, cat puns. Come on.
Sorcery, sects, undead, orcs. Oh, looks like we have our work cut out for us.
We do
At least we
indeed.
won't be bored. How about we go see that Aureus chap Ahu mentioned?
Yep. Let's do that. But let's do that next time. I'm going to stop playing for now. I'm having a tremendous amount of fun in this game here. It's very interesting. It's pretty to look at. And fun to play. I'm glad I started this. Anyway, I want to thank you all very much for watching. I shall see you all next time for more Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition. I am Sebdao, and I shall see you for the next session. Bye.